Yo, what's up, everybody? We are back after 2 weeks.
We are after 2 weeks, yeah.
After 2 weeks of not letting you guys know nothing.
So sorry about that. I apologize.
We apologize.
I can't assure that it won't happen again because it probably will.
But we apologize.
But we
to y'all.
apologize.
But at least we apologize to
Yeah.
y'all. So
I can't promise anything, though. I mean, it can't happen again.
yeah, hopefully not though. We'll try our best not to do it. But we are back in this podcast, and
I didn't promise that. Not me.
I'll try to promise that. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm not gonna promise anything. Actually, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. But we're back to this podcast with an exciting news, guys. Exciting news. By the way, how's your day been, bruv?
It's been good. It's been pretty productive.
Really today?
I forgot to pick up my brother from school because I was watching a soccer game. But other than that,
Were you watching Barca?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is he picking?
Ceuta. No Celta.
Was it?
But Ceuta. It's a third division
Team. How much was it?
5-0.
Oh, okay, yeah. And I think
I'm super pissed about what happened today with Madrid.
yeah,
though.
Madrid won 3-2 today. So
It wasn't supposed to be like that. I'm gonna send kind of like I'm gonna call out Gil Manzano, which was the referee today, and I'm gonna let the people from the referee whatever association that he is not supposed to be a
ref.
because he suck.
He
And
sucked
he's
today.
super Madridista, which
Oh,
is
really?
something
Is he?
that he is.
I didn't know that.
Well,
Well, I haven't watched
you are
soccer
Madridista,
since.
so of course you agree with him.
I haven't watched soccer since the World Cup. To be honest, bro, I haven't been
really?
keeping up. Yeah, well, I haven't been keeping up at
What
all
happened?
because I don't know. I just
And I mean, we're talking about sports, and the topic has something to do with one.
it does
sport.
have to do something
But
with
before
sports.
we start, I want to apologize to Christian if you ever watch this, because we are wearing black and the background is black. Sorry.
I mean, I guess could take this off, but
No, I'm like no.
but yeah,
he have to get mad at both of us.
yeah, okay.
Anyways,
But yeah, anyways, ignoring that
knowing
fact.
that fact,
Um,
if I was getting in trouble, we're
yeah.
gonna be talking about in sport something that happened during an NHL. For those that watch hockey on ice,
I do not watch hockey.
You do
I
not?
kind of know what hockey is.
you know what
about, but-
hockey is about.
Yeah, kind of. It's just like it's kind of like soccer, in a sense, where like it's just a puck, they got a stick and they make goals.
Yeah,
But what
kind of like polo, but polo is on horses.
polo? Yeah, or like even water polo too.
Water polo, but it's on water.
It's in water. Or there's land polo too.
Land polo.
Yeah, like land polo. Like
That
you
is
do
on
it on the
land,
ground.
yeah.
Right. Yeah, and so I would just like to ask our producer if there's a comment. Let us know of it. If you guys see one. But if you guys see one, then let us know.
Yeah.
Leave a comment, by the way.
Subscribe.
Subscribe to our
Give us
page.
a like.
Give us a like. Give us all those things. Subscribe, like,
let us know
subscribe
how
to
you
our
feel.
podcast, UYU podcast. We have
Yes.
other content
And
there.
if you need a prayer, let us know too. We'll be praying.
We'll be praying for you guys too.
Speaking of prayer, we are having this big 21 days of fasting in church.
and
And
24 hours
24 hours of praying
prayers.
every week
on Saturdays.
on Saturdays. Yeah.
And
it's-
our Saturday one is this Saturday.
Yeah.
There's our next Saturday one. I start from 2 to 4, and yeah, and then yeah. Other than that, yeah. But
yeah.
kind of join us in those days, and we'll hope to see you here if you're local here in Utah.
If you're local here in Utah, in Salt Lake area,
300 South West Temple here in Utah. If you're from Utah, we invite you. It's always good just to
yeah.
pray and stuff like that. But anyway, let's start with this topic, bro. It just barely came. I think it happened, I don't know how many weeks ago. Let me see this article when it was released. Can you move that mouse real quick? I don't know. It says published January 18th. Wait, is today January 18th? Yeah, today's January 18th, right?
Yesterday. It was yesterday.
Oh, that was yesterday.
It
So
was,
this happened literally yesterday.
At 9:03 p.m.
9:03 p.m. Dang. So basically, super recent. So let's show it to the people.
Yeah, let's show it to people because it's something that they need to see. It's something that people need to understand what's going on today's news, and
And it says
more when it has to do with these kind of topics.
Yeah. So the NHL analyst says Ivan Provorov. So this guy,
Shout out to Provi.
yeah, he wanted to put he didn't want to put on the jersey,
A jersey.
the ABC jersey.
Yeah.
So let's read this article real quick. Okay, scroll down. Tonight, Philadelphia Flyer Ivan Provorov refused to wear a gay pride warm-up jersey on the team's Pride Night, citing religious beliefs. Provorov's move has garnered plenty of criticism, even by the NHL's own reporters on Wednesday edition on NHL Now. NHL senior reporter Hedrick. All right, scroll down again. Keep scrolling. Aaron Provorov can get on a plane any day he wants. Also, this is like the take that I want to talk about. So it says right here, this analyst guy, Ivan Provorov can get on any plane any day he wants and go back to a place where he feels more comfortable, take less money, and get with his life that way if it's problematic for him. Hedrick said, if this is that much of a problem for him to maybe assimilate into the group of teammates and community, and here's the country, that's okay. Listen, you can feel the way you want, but the beauty is, if it bothers you that much, there's always a chance to leave. Go back to where you feel more comfortable. I understand there's conflict of sorts and going over there. Maybe get involved. Okay, so if you don't know, this guy is actually, I think he's Russian, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Provorov is Russian.
Yeah, he's Russian. So he is Russian, and this tweet. So scroll it down. You don't have to show, but scroll it down real quick. He said this guy who tweeted it. I think it was that guy. Scroll down real quick.
Oh,
yeah,
it's a video. Actually.
yeah. Actually, play it real quick. Put the sound up.
Sound.
Oh crap! Yeah. Oh, I forgot to connect it to us. But I don't know if they can hear. Okay, let's skip it. But that's what he said, right? So he can get on his plane. This guy is this analyst, that guy right there. The analyst, he said that he can get on his plane and just accept whatever and be like. But I think this guy's Russian, but like he grew up in America, and like he's trying to tell him like, hey, if you don't like it, then you can get out. Like, bro, imagine if like it was like a
I don't know, man.
black guy who said this.
Yeah.
Like, or imagine if it was a black guy who was like, oh no, I don't want to. Like, and you're gonna tell this guy this guy to go back to Africa. You know what I mean? Like that's
or like let's say someone an immigrant from Latin America.
Yeah.
Go back to your country, or the word that they use the most. It doesn't matter where you're from. Personally, I'm Guatemalan.
Yeah.
And I've heard this hate trait to me, like ton of times. It's like, go back to Mexico. I'm like, my dude, I'm Guatemalan. First of all.
First of all, I'm Guatemalan.
Second of all, I get the right to be here, so you cannot say anything about it. Like you can sit there, be all cute, be all the color you are, but don't mess with that type of stuff. Because first of all, it's hard to show respect when someone is disrespecting you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the fact that Provorov is not talking or making a big deal of it gives him, at least for me, more reasons to respect Provorov than this reporter.
Right.
I understand that he can be the ABC supporter and anything.
Right.
And I'm okay with people supporting them, but that doesn't mean that everyone has to do it,
Yeah, and he said like, well, it's like, he's like, I'm doing it for my religion. He's like, he's actually an Orthodox. He's an Orthodox Christian
Mm-hmm.
Orthodox, and so he's like, yeah, and it's part of my religion. I mean, like, every not just the Orthodox, or like not just the evangelical Christians are on this, bro. Like the Catholics, all these like
Even
Coptic Church, the Orthodox Church, they're all on this. Like
not
they're all
just
they think
the
it's a sin.
Christian followers. Actually, other religions are stand in the same place.
Yeah, and
like we can go to Islam and they stand in the same position.
Right.
We can go to Buddhism and they stand in the same position.
Yeah.
There is so many things going on today's date that it's hard to understand. And instead of unifying people, it's like separating us more. And I think that's a plan of the enemy to separate us more and more. Because let's be honest here. This guy trying to protect his belief. I'm talking about the reporter.
Right.
He is being racist and using religion too against Provorov.
Right. And
Because he's like, if you don't like it here, go back to your country. That's pretty much what he is saying. And he put some flowers around it for him to don't feel bad.
right. And it's just it's a view like we're always seen as like bigots. We're always seen as people like oh no, we don't accept like anybody. But like it was his right to not
Yes.
like want to wear that jersey if he didn't
Yes.
want to. He didn't have to wear, the Pride jersey if he wanted to, like the ABC jersey if he didn't want to. Like that's what he said. Like that's his choice. So here, real quick on this part.
Before we go there, a comment I want to give is like using analogy. This is like let's say we are going to a steakhouse right now.
Yeah.
And the fast that we have
Right.
right now that we are fasting.
Yeah.
And let's say, hey, can I get some broccoli and rice, please? They're not gonna say no. This is a steakhouse. You can go somewhere else if you don't want to. It's like
Like
they're gonna give us that. Like,
yeah.
I'm selling it to you. He's like, you are playing the sport. If you don't want to wear it, that's fine. It's like telling us, well, that's what you want. Okay, sounds good. Here it is.
Yeah, and
You know?
I'm like it's all right to want to eat whatever we want, right?
Yeah.
Like even if it's a steakhouse, like if they
Yeah.
want broccoli and mashed potatoes and fries, that's it, and no steak.
That's
Okay,
fine.
let them waste their money on that. Like
It's
who
like
cares?
going to Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh, sorry. It's going to the Wings and
Yeah.
getting the
No propaganda, please.
Yeah, sorry. So, yeah, sponsor us. By the way, I love your food. It's like going to a wing place and asking for the cauliflower wings.
Right. It's just like you get to choose what you want.
Yeah.
But so back to this right here. On this part where he says Provorov has been labeled homophobic for the move, despite saying he respects everybody and respects everybody's choices. And he says right here, my choice is to stay true to myself and my religion. That's what I'm going to say, he said after the game. And then in the statement released, the Flyers said that they are committed to inclusivity and proud to support the LGBTQ+. But I saw the video of him talking about,
Yes.
and they were like, oh, so why don't you wear the jersey? And he was just like, this is my part of my religion, and that's all I gotta say. All right, you guys, I'm only gonna talk about hockey stuff. You guys have hockey questions, and that's it. Like, yeah, like he's there for hockey, and that's his job. Like he's not. What we hate as even me that watches sports, that watches soccer, even though I haven't been consistent because I've been a little busy, but I still love Real Madrid. You still love Barcelona. I think the only team we don't even have any teams that we like together. We don't like.
No.
Who do you go for from Italy?
Italy?
Yeah.
I'm more on AC Milan.
Okay.
What about you?
Yeah, Milan. What about Premier League?
Premier League? Man City?
Okay. I mean, I go more for maybe Chelsea. I like Chelsea.
Of course.
I like Chelsea because of Pulisic, by the way.
I dislike Chelsea.
You hate Chelsea?
I don't hate them. I just dislike them because the Bible says not to hate.
But anyway, so yeah, like he's like, yeah, like us as viewers of sports,
Yes.
like we don't want no politics in the sports in general too.
Yeah.
Like it's sports is sports and politics is politics.
I
But
mean,
they're trying to politicize
Sports are made to have fun. People made it a business. That's perfectly fine because people enjoy watching sports. But why you have to make everything demonic about it? Like let's be like, he didn't wear that jersey. He didn't wear those cleats. Oh, he has beef with this because he's not wearing. It's like, so let's say white people not wearing BLM shirts make them racist?
No, not necessarily. It doesn't make them racist or it doesn't make them not racist. It just makes them
Exactly. It's
indifferent.
like they're
maybe.
like, I might agree with it. I might not agree with it. I just it's their life,
Yeah, it's their life. We get to choose what we follow. So, but yeah, it's just it's funny what this whole situation with this guy and what he like saying. Oh yeah, like if you guys have any NHL questions, I got you. But like,
Yeah.
and I just didn't want to wear it. It's part of my religion. I didn't want to wear it, and he's seen as a bigot but he's not a bigot. He doesn't want to promote that, and that's fine. He doesn't want to promote that. He doesn't have to. And they also asked the coach. I don't know if it's in this article. Let's see. Keep scrolling down.
Yeah, it might be there. It might be there.
Let's see. I don't know if it says. I think that's in the article.
Yeah.
All right, go up again.
Yeah, the head coach. Yeah.
Head coach John Schur said it would have been unfair to bench Provat for his beliefs, adding that he respects Provat for always being true to himself. They said on Wednesday that the players are free to decide on which initiatives to support, and we continue to encourage their voices and perspective and culture issues.
Social issues. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, right. That's like a good view, I guess. Like I like that view where they respect his view, they respect on what he thinks, they respect on his views on his culture beliefs and social issues and all that stuff. But and I respect that about the league saying that, and what the coach said is like he's all right. Oh, thanks.
God bless you, Chico.
And thank you for Gama.
Thanks for Gama.
Thank you, Gama, for also.
I know those are news, right? For those who doesn't know, he's using sarcasm. I'm always wearing black.
That's true, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I love that guy.
Yeah, but back to the topic. Thank you for the comments, by the way. Yeah, give it a like button too. Hit the like button if you're commenting. If you're on wherever you're watching from, Facebook, YouTube, city, state, wherever you're watching from us, give us a comment. Yeah. So, and if you guys have any point of views on the comments, let us know. We'll
we're here to ask everything we know about, and if we don't know about it, we'll be true to you, and we'll try to have an answer for you as soon as possible.
Right.
But something that I want to add for this topic that we're watching right now, shout out to the coach, like you were saying.
Yeah.
For respecting his beliefs,
right?
For respecting his position, and I think that just as they are asking Christians to respect them for their decisions, talking about the ABC community, we ask the same respect back.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't hate you. We love you. Actually, we don't agree with the things that you're saying or the things that you're doing. But once again, it's your life. We will try to give you an advice. You can take it or you can leave it. Those are going to be your decisions. And everyone's decisions is going to have an impact in each other's lives. So, just like la doctora Polo decía on Caso Cerrado, respete para que lo respeten. So if you want respect us and you'll have respect back.
All right.
He is not disrespecting you by not wearing your colors. He is just being true to himself, and there is nothing wrong with it.
Right. Yeah, you're right. And so the fact is
trying to be calm though.
Yeah. Right. We respect our views, I guess, but like, you know, at the end of the day, like we have freedom in this country, and you know, and they were being backlashed about his religion and his beliefs. Like, you know, just because that he doesn't mean he needs to be fired or needs to be taken down or needs to be canceled, needs to be all this. No, like just be tolerant. Like this side of people that say it keep saying like, oh yeah, we gotta be tolerant. We gotta be tolerant. Like you gotta be tolerant, but like also be tolerant with us, right? So we can all live together because you guys say coexist, and we can live together with what I believe in and what you believe, right? But it doesn't mean I always have to support everything you believe in just because you say is right, whatever, right? Because no, like if you don't, just like how you guys don't support us with maybe believing in Jesus or maybe believing that Christ rise from the dead, and we don't force you to believe in that, then don't force us to believe in certain things that we don't want to support, or support in certain things. You might not even support Jesus' teachings or certain things like that. But just because you don't want to support those things like that, then we won't support your other things in a sense. Like we don't have to, right? You don't have to do that with us. We don't have to do it with you, right? At the end of the day, it's your decision. We respect your decision, right? We respect your rights to practice these certain things, practice these certain ideas in your life, certain practices, right? You know, okay, whatever. We're in a free country. We're in a free society. Whatever we have freedom of speech. We have freedom to all these things. And shout out to the group. Like, hey, we support to everybody because if you're inclusive, you support everybody's decisions.
Yes.
And shout out to him to what's his name again?
Provorov?
Provorov.
Yeah.
Shout out to Provorov for standing to his beliefs, standing to what he believes to in, right? You know?
Yeah, because I mean, using another analogy, it's like Manny saying that he doesn't like the way I dress, or
exactly,
or
yeah.
he not saying that, but just not dressing like me, and me being like, why don't you dress like me? You don't like the way I dress?
Exactly.
Doesn't that sound a little off? Not that let's say tolerant, because I cannot like the way that Manny dresses, and I cannot dress like him, but that is not that doesn't give me the right to be criticizing him on anything like that. And a lot of I understand the ABC community sometimes, because let's say back in the day they were really persecuted, they were being really intolerant towards him, but that wasn't the church. Because the ones who really love you, they will give you advice, but they will respect your decisions.
Right.
And true Christians, let me tell you something, because one thing is knowing that there is a God, and another thing is knowing God.
Right.
And the ones that know the Lord will be respectful towards you, will give you the respect that you deserve. We might tell you, I don't agree with you, but I still love you anyways.
Right.
And we can, like Manny was saying, we can coexist without having to like, get into this type of discussions. I'm super upset about what this what's his name, what this reporter was saying, because I take it too personal. It's like you want them to support the community that you're supporting, but look how you're acting. Like, you're being intolerant. Why should we be tolerant to you?
Yeah. So I mean, that's the whole point of this, and just tolerance and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the whole point for that topic, right? But yeah, that's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah.
There's not much more to say. Just be tolerant for us and tolerant to others, I guess.
Yes.
If we believe something, like for real quick before we end this podcast, I was in class, right? And they were like talking about what's reality, what's truth, right? And I was like, well, we can know. It was tough questions because I couldn't even answer it. I was like, even for me, like the loves to research like answers, I couldn't answer a lot of the questions that were like in a sense posing of like what's truth, and it's because I haven't looked into it in a while. But right, they were questioning what is truth and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, like at the end of it, he was like, truth is true sometimes. And this is not really going to do with the topic, but truth is truth and sometimes. And sometimes when we argue with people, we need to, when we make arguments, we need to make it not with our own emotions, because a lot of this stuff is emotional. Like we talk about it, and then when it's about certain things that they feel like we're attacking their emotions, themselves. No, like we love you guys, we support you guys, all these things. And it's not that I hate you, I love you, and just like how I love the drunkard and stuff like that. And so, there's no hate towards you guys. We just want you to follow Jesus. And not even Jesus requires you to be, straight for you to become a Christian.
Yes.
That God doesn't require that. All he requires you is to have faith in him, and God does the work, right? And so, and you have the right to be living how you are. You have the right to sleep whoever you want to sleep with, right? You have the right to that, and I believe in that, right? But also, like, we can't also be enforced to do things that we don't want to be enforced in. Exactly. So, yeah, that's all I got to say. I don't know what else you got to say.
There's a lot of things that I can say. We can get banned, so I won't say it. No, just kidding. No, like, we're here to preach the love of the Lord, and I'm pretty sure that if you give yourself some time to try to look for that love, you will see that there is like a whole other universe that you don't know. You will realize that you don't need certain things that you don't need to be perfect, like Manny was saying. You don't need to be perfect to come to his feet and be like, Lord, here I am. I'm a sinner, but I want to follow you.
Yeah.
Because there is thing like I always say, okay, I take this like it's a sin, just as lying, just as hitting someone, just as much as sin. Because the word of the Lord says that no sin is bigger than the other one.
Yeah.
The thing that is harder is that you are living on that, which is harder for you. And I completely understand, but that doesn't mean that it's impossible. So if you give yourself time to look for the love of God, and you find that love, because I'm pretty sure that if you look for it, you will find it. You will see how things are on this side, and you will comprehend a lot of what we're saying, because we understand and we support that you want to be true to yourself, but there is things that even though that is true to yourself is not the absolute truth,
Right.
which is what we're looking for.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the whole point. We love you guys, all of you who watch this live stream.
Every human being
Every human being. If
and animals, we love
I don't know,
animals.
do we have no comments? Okay.
Shout out to you,
Thanks,
Luis.
Luis. Thanks, bro. So, thanks for your comment, and bro, drop us a like, Luis. Drop us a like.
Yes.
And
Whoever is watching this, drop
and
us a
whoever's
like.
watching, drop us a like. You know, and if you're watching this recorded, then give us a comment. Give us a comment.
Drop us a like.
Yeah, and drop us a like. Give us a subscribe. And
Subscribe.
And
Hit
if-
the bell.
the bell, and so you can be notified.
Yeah.
Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. We love you guys. We support you guys. May God bless you. You know, and you guys have a good day. I don't know if I think I saw another comment pop up. I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, Gamaliel is still saying
Shout
free
out
Tate.
to my brother Tate.
Well, I'm sorry, guys. I
Free
forgot.
Andrew
Sorry
Tate.
to my producer. I forgot to give him a mic. But it's because, yeah, I don't know. I forgot. It's just
No mics.
we forgot.
No mics.
We forgot.
Hashtag no mics for the producers no more.
No, I still want that. What the heck? It's fun. It's fun. It's fun to hear our producer
I'm
talk.
going to be arguing with them the whole time.
But I forgot to give one. Ardian today was our
Yes.
producer, so shout out to Ardian.
Shout out to Adrian. Shout out to Maria.
Shout out to Maria that's
helping
also
us.
helping us with their camera.
Yeah, shout out to Maria.
Sh-
Shout out to Manny.
Shout out to me and shout out to Anderson.
Bro,
And
not
shout out to
always.
Tate. Just kidding.
out to Tate, yeah.
Just kidding, Tate. I'm
Free
Tate.
Tate. Well, I don't know if he did something wrong. Don't free Tate, but if he's prove that he is guilty first and then put him in jail. That's
Well, I
what
don't
we
know.
preach.
Laughing emoji.
Free
Francisco,
Tate,
you're
bro.
saying laughing emoji.
Free Gamaliel. Oh no,
Free
I mean,
Gamaliel.
shout out to Gama.
Bring it on. But yeah. Adrian's
Yes,
the
he
best.
is. Yes, he is.
Adrian's the
Chico,
best.
you're right. Chico, you are right.
Adrian's pretty good. Adrian's pretty good. But anyway, so yeah, God bless you guys. Thank you for the comments. And we'll see you guys next time.
Sea cortés, ande con cuidado, dedíquese lo más que pueda, respete para que lo respeten y que Dios nos ampare.